China is a defender of the global order. China is committed to peace. China believes in cooperation. China believes in dialogue. China believes in the value of democracy. China believes in freedom and justice. Yes, China is holier than thou and at the center of the world. I was quoting Chinese President Xi Jinping for the most part. He delivered a speech at the United Nations General Assembly, a virtual speech courtesy the Wuhan virus pandemic. What he said has left a lot of us baffled. Xi Jinping thinks he can lie to the world at a global forum and no one will call his bluff. Well, here we are with a cover story, especially for the Chinese president, to underline how peace-loving China really is. Let's start with what he said on Tuesday.
China is the largest developing country in the world, a country that is committed to peaceful, open, cooperative, and common development. We will never seek hegemony, expansion, or sphere of influence. We have no intention to fight either a cold war or a hot war with any country.
China is peace-loving, so it did not fire missiles. It unleashed a virus. China has exported a virus that killed almost 10 lakh people the world over. Let that sink in. 10 lakh people are dead, close to 1 million deaths. We've seen nothing like this since the world wars. The virus from China has ravaged the world. It has hammered the global economy. It has put countries under lockdown. If this is not war, what is? President Xi should think twice before putting China and peace in the same sentence. But guess what he said? He said China does not seek hegemony. Listen to this.
Never seek hegemony, expansion, or sphere of influence.
China has territorial disputes with 18 countries. We've been through this list before. China shares its border with 14 countries. It has territorial disputes with most of them. And then there's Japan. China claims the Senkaku Islands and the Ryukyu Islands. There's Vietnam. China claims large parts of this country, including Paracel and Spratly Islands. India. China claims the Indian state of Arunachal Pradesh and the territory of Ladakh. We know what's happening at the LAC. There's Nepal, the new best friend of China, not spared. China has built 11 buildings on Nepalese land. This is the latest. Then we have North Korea. China claims its Baekdu Mountains and Jiangdao. Beijing has land disputes with the Philippines. China claims 160,000 square kilometers of Russian land. It is fighting Singapore in the South China Sea. In the East China Sea, it is fighting South Korea. China claims parts of Bhutan, all of Taiwan, large areas of Laos, parts of Brunei, Tajikistan, Cambodia. It is fighting Indonesia and Malaysia in the South China Sea. And of course, China claims all of Mongolia. Now look at this map. This is the real face of expansionist, peace-loving China, and I'm not even done yet. China can make tall claims about peace, but they do not stand the test of facts. President Xi Jinping talks about his country's love for dialogue. Listen to him again.
We will continue to narrow differences and resolve disputes with others through dialogue and negotiation. We do not seek to develop only ourselves or engage in a zero-sum game.
What is China's definition of dialogue? Do you know for how long India has been calling for dialogue on the LAC? 44 years. India and China share an undefined border. It is 3,488 kilometers long. It has seen more than 10 major conflicts in the last 5 decades. There's a standoff in Ladakh as we speak. How did we end up here? Because China refuses to talk. China refuses dialogue. It wants to leave a vacuum that it can exploit as and when it likes. It wants to militarize its border and provoke its neighbors. Even when the Chinese people don't want this, they do not necessarily subscribe to Xi Jinping's expansionist agenda, and that includes some in the army. Let me show you a video that's been doing the rounds on social media. It shows PLA troops in tears. It surfaced on the 20th of September. In the last 3 days, this video has traveled the world from Pakistan to the UK. Everyone is poking fun, and they're asking one question. Why are these Chinese soldiers crying? Reports say these men are new PLA recruits and they're sobbing away to glory because they have been deployed to China's border with India. Are they scared of the Indian army?
King of
Chinese mouthpiece Global Times has come up with a new spin to this. It says the troops became emotional while listening to a Chinese military song. Such synchronization, they even weep in groups. Thank God we don't have songs that evoke mass sobbing. If anything, this video proves that Chinese soldiers are spoilt brats of the one China, one child era. Look at this piece from the South China Morning Post. It talks about how 70% of PLA soldiers are single children who may not be up to the task of defending China's borders. So it says here, China's own propaganda videos expose them, like this one which says they get hot meals at the border. What is this, a border face-off or a cook-off, some have asked. And this one which shows soldiers boarding planes with their helmets on. The bottom line is this: propaganda videos and highfalutin speeches fool no one. China has proven to be the opposite of peace-loving. Xi Jinping is a dictator who has proven to be incapable of fair dialogue.